Welcome to Bishore Model School, No.3 campus. Hello students, hope you will be fine. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel so you will watch our upcoming videos. I'm your chemistry teacher, Ms. Faradiba. As you know that we had started with the home task for the month of June of class 10 chemistry, and we have done with question number 1 and question number 2, and also you know that the question number 1 had been taken from chapter number 9 chemical equilibrium of class 10 chemistry, and question number 2nd and 3rd has been taken from chapter number 10 class 10 chemistry acid bases and salts. So today we will be discussing question number 3rd, because we have done with question number 1 and question number 2, and now we will be discussing question number 3rd and question number 4, and the question number 3rd has been taken also from chapter number 10 acid bases and salts. Okay, so now let's go to the question number 3rd. Okay, so the question number 3rd is, write down some of the uses of the following salts, as we have done with the acid bases and salts in question number 2, and now today we will write down some of the uses of the following salts. The first one is sodium chloride, the second one is calcium carbonate, the third one is sodium sulfate, fourth one is calcium sulfate, and the last one is the calcium sulfate bihydrate. Okay, so now we will discuss one by one all of the salts. And now let's go to the first one, uses of sodium chloride. Today we will first discuss the uses of sodium chloride, and the first one use is, it is used for preserving and seasoning food. Means if you want to preserve any of the seasoning food, so it will be act as a natural preservative. Means if you take out that food after some time, so their colors or taste will not be changed. The next one is, it is frequently used for cooking. Means that for cooking it will be the major component of your recipe, because if there is the sodium chloride amount less or more in them, so their taste will be changed. It enhancing the natural colors of foods, curing or preserving meats. It can also be used for preserving meats, or also it can be enhance the natural color of food, curing, because if you want to preserve any of the food, as we discussed in the first point, so their natural colors will be maintained. The next one is, it can also be found as an ingredient in food or cleansing solutions. Means that in our foods sodium chlorides plays an important part. It will be act as a major ingredient in our food, because if there is if there is any deficiency of sodium chloride in our food, so that food will be too much tasteless. Or it can also be used as a clean in the cleaning solutions. For example, if you want to clean your roofs, cloths or utensils, so for that you will be using the detergents or soaps, and in their soaps and detergent there must be the major sodium chloride as a major component. The next one is, in medical cases doctors introduce sodium chloride as an injection. Almost all of the doctors introduce sodium chloride as an injection, because if there is especially in summers, when there is a lot of sweating, so the level of sodium chloride from our body has been lowered down. So for maintaining the level of sodium chloride in our body, doctors introduce sodium chloride as an injection. For example, if your BP has been down, so your mother will give you the solution of lemon and sodium chloride, and after that your BP has been come to the normal level. So like that doctors will also give you the sodium chloride injection. Okay, the next one is it is used in de-icing of roadways in sub-freezing weather. When there is strong winter weather, so in that weather there is a possibility of icing of roadways. So in order to the protect roadways from icing, we will use sodium chloride in order to protect them from icing of roadways, or we can say it is used in the de-icing of roadways in sub-freezing weather. मीन्स के रोडवेज को डी आइसिंग से बचाने के लिए हम सोडियम क्लोराइड यूज़ कर सकते हैं. Okay, the next one salt is uses of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate can be used in the preparation of ceramics and cement industry. Means it will be used in the preparation of ceramics and cement, which is the important part of any building construction. So that will be used in the cement industry for making the cement. It is used as a calcium supplement. Means that if there is the deficiency of calcium in our body, so for that doctor will recommend us the calcium supplement. Calcium supplement means कोई भी मेडिसिन, कोई भी सिरप जिसमें कैल्शियम एज एन इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट एक्ट करे, सो डॉक्टर्स विल रिकमेंड दैट कैल्शियम supplements. Like you can take the example of calci, which we use for the maintaining the calcium level in our body. And also there is a lot of medicines which have calcium as a major component. The next one is it is used in the manufacture of paints, paper, plastic, etc. Means calcium carbonate will be act as an important part in the manufacturing of paints, which we used to paint our doors, etc., or walls, paper, plastics, etc. The next one is it is used in medicinal industries which manufacture antacids tablets which are made of base material. Means that as we discussed that it is a major component in the medicinal industries, and with the manufacturing of antacids tablets. Antacid tablets वो tablets जिसमें कैल्शियम as a major component काम करे, which are made of base materials, as we discussed acid and bases. So these tablets will be made of base materials, means there will be the bases. Okay, the next one is the uses of sodium sulfate. The first one point is sodium sulfate is used to dry organic liquids. Means for drying out the organic liquids. Do you know the organic liquids? Organic liquids includes ethanol, methanol, alcohol, or acetic acid, and ketones. These are the organic liquids. So in order to dry that organic liquids, sodium sulfate will be used as a dry agent. It will be act as a filler in powdered home laundry detergents. Means that if in your home, if we saw the detergents, laundry detergents, जिसे हम कहते हैं सर्फ कपड़ों को वॉश करने के लिए, सो सोडियम सल्फेट विल बी एक्ट एज अ फिलर इन दैट पाउडर्ड होम laundry detergents. It will be act as a fining agent which removes small air bubbles from molten glass. Means it will be act as a filling agent. Means that किसी भी molten glass में के दरमियान में जो small bubbles होते, air bubbles, उनकी जगह को replace करने के लिए, remove करने के लिए, that will be act as a fining agent. Okay, the next one is for defrosting windows and carpet fresheners, starch manufacture as an additive to cattle feed. The next one is it will be used in the manufacture of detergents, paper, glass. Means it will be used in formation of detergents like soaps and the powder detergent which is used in the laundry, and also the cleaning other cleaning solutions like Harpic, etc., which is used for the cleaning of our washrooms, and paper and glass manufacturing. Okay, now we will discuss the uses of calcium sulfate. The first one use is its major use in the manufacturing of plaster of Paris. Do you know the plaster of Paris? That is in the white color in the powdered form, and due to its ability to be molded in the paste form on applying water to the powdered form of calcium sulfate. अगर आपने कभी देखा हो वो plaster of Paris that would be in the powdered form in the white color, and if you put some water in that plaster of Paris, so that will be molded in any shape. Also you can see that if you want to do paints on the walls and there is any damage in the wall, so for filling that damaged part of the wall you will must use the plaster of Paris. It is also used as a moisture indicator. Moisture indicator means that in our weather forecast we will use the calcium sulfate as a moisture indicator because it has the it has the capability to absorb water in itself, so it will be act as a moisture indicator. Calcium sulfate is used as a tofu as a coagulant. Coagulant means that anything which is able to stick any thing in itself. मीन्स कोएगुलेंट वो चीज़ होती है जो किसी भी चीज़ के साथ चिपक जाए. Means if you take the example of plaster of Paris, so it has the ability to stick with anything, so it will act as a coagulant. The compound had been used before to make sulfuric acid. This compound is used was used before the 1970s for making the sulfuric acid. Means 1970 से पहले that calcium sulfate will be used as a major component for the formation of sulfuric acid. Okay, the next one is uses of calcium sulfate dihydrate. The first one is it is also known as gypsum. Do you know gypsum? Gypsum is a soft white or grey mineral consisting of hydrated form of calcium sulfate. Hydrated form of calcium sulfate means there will be 2 moles of water. It occurs chiefly in sedimentary deposits and is used to make plaster of Paris and fertilizers and in the building industry. As we discussed in the calcium sulfate that it is used for the plaster of Paris, for the manufacturing of plaster of Paris. So this is called the gypsum, and it will also be used in the manufacturing of plaster of Paris. The next one is it is used as a fertilizer in the preparation of plaster of Paris and in cement industry. Means that it will be act as a fertilizer for the formation of plaster of Paris, and also will be used in the cement for the formation of cement formation. Okay, the next one is in anhydrous state. Anhydrous state when it comes with the molecules of water, so it will act as a color indicating agent by the name Chloride. Means that it will be act as a color indicating agent which will appear blue anhydrous or pink hydrated. If the color of that calcium sulfate is pink, means that will be the hydrated form of calcium sulfate, or if that color will appear blue, So it means that is the anhydrous form of calcium sulfate. Okay, now question number 4 is make 25 MCQs each from both the units. Means that you will make MCQs 25 MCQs from chapter number 9 chemical equilibrium and 25 MCQs from chapter number 10 acid bases and salts, as we have done completely with chapter number 9 chemical equilibrium, and a little bit about the acid bases and salts. So I'm sure that now you will be capable for making the 25 MCQs each from both the units. And you must have to do this in your separate notebooks for summer vacation task. And you know that this is for 50 marks, so don't skip this, don't waste your time. Please do your home task at the time, because it will affect your midterm examination score. Okay students, that was all about the home task for the month of June, and I'm sure that you will understand all of the questions and will do it in your summer vacation task notebooks. And you must have to do this at the time, and you also must have to submit by the time at your school. Okay, thank you so much students. I will see you at the next lecture. Stay home, stay safe.